Hello and welcome to my next guitar lesson. Today I'm going to show you how to play the song Watch the Corners by Dinosaur Jr. My next song from Dinosaur Jr. because I think this album rocks. They made a pretty good album, and Watch the Corner is, in my opinion, the best song on the whole album, so it's worth playing it. So let's get it started. First thing you have to know, the guitar again is tuned in standard tuning with the capo on the 9th fret. Okay, let's go. Good, the song starts with a single note. In this case I would even say it's a double note because I play the open E string with it. Make sure that your amplifier has enough distortion in it, because otherwise it would sound a bit crappy. You take the index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, palm mute the strings. This means you block the strings with the palm of your hand, and then you play it like this. And then you are at the first chord. You saw what I did? I opened up the palm mute and put my middle finger on the 3rd fret of the E string. So that's your first chord which you have to know. Actually it's a G6. From that you go over to a regular D chord. If you don't like the ringing of the high E string, you can even lift up your finger so that it's your index finger, so that it sounds a bit more dirty. From there, a regular E minor chord to a C to an A minor. Okay, the progression again: a G6, a D, or whatever, maybe an open D, E minor, a C, and an A minor. And after you played the A minor, you return to the G6 part, the first chord which you played, and then you play the first 2 strings. The second part of the song contains of the same chords like I showed you before. It's an E minor chord, a C, and a G6. It starts with an E minor, 2 downstrokes, and after you did the downstrokes you block the strings with the palm of your hand so that they don't ring anymore. Then you go over to the C. So in the following, from there to a G6. Once again. Here you play the C another 2 times. So that following is like that. Now you have most of the second part. The ending is a bit tricky, but not too tricky. I think you can do it. It's a bit like, you saw that? Down, up, down, and with the upstroke you block the E string on the 2nd fret. So you're coming from a G6 chord, down, up, down, block the 2nd fret of the E string, then your upstroke, and then back again to the E minor. If you play it all together, it sounds like that. Okay, the third part of the song contains of the same chords like I showed you before. It's an A minor, a C, a G6 and a D. Just of course in a different order like before. It starts with an A minor, over to a C, to a G6, and to a D in the end. So that the whole progression sounds like that. Okay, for the last part I should show you the strumming pattern. I don't know if this is the correct one, but for me it sounds like a correct one. If you can find another one, you can post it down in the comments. I would be glad about that. Okay, let's try it. I play how I think it should listen, how it should sound. Yeah, let's start. So it was quite a bit fast, but the progression is like down, 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 up, down, 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 up. 3 times down, 1 time up. A bit faster and with the chord. You see, it's always 3 times down, 1 time up. Try to do it maybe in the beginning just with plucking the strings, and after that, if you get a strumming pattern, then you can add the chords. For me, it's much more easier to learn it in this way. Yeah, that's it for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. I did it, of course. And I hope to see you next time. Think the next lesson will be the same song, but with some other chords. There's another way how to play it without the keyboard. It sounds good as well. I think this will be the next lesson which I'm going to record and to broadcast here on YouTube. So see you next time. Bye bye.